So I'd like to talk about potatoes. It's the middle of April, still a lot of cold frosty nights coming up, but that's okay. Potatoes are going to be in the ground. This is really a good time of the year to get them in the ground. What I've done is I've taken some potatoes out of cold storage. I've got two varieties here. I basically saved them. These are potatoes that we would have eaten otherwise. But a month out of cold storage now, the eyes are starting to grow. The eye of a potato is actually a bud. And if you look at these potatoes, you can see little shoots coming out of each bud. So I've got two types. These are fingerling potatoes, very trendy these days. Also, it's a beautiful potato, a lot more nutrition, very firm, almost kind of like a meaty potato. Very good for fried and even stews and that sort of thing. And then we've got more of an old standby. These are red chieftain potatoes. And of course they got the red skin, and you can see the sprouts coming out of here as well as those buds break dormancy and they start to grow. So they really want to get in the ground. They want to start to do their thing. Potatoes are pretty tough creatures. They can grow in just about anything. Here we've got a bed. It was just covered with about 6 inches of fresh horse manure and bedding, literally about a week old. We mixed that in just roughly with the existing soil. So this is not compost, this is straight manure and bedding, so there's still straw and that type of thing, but potatoes can handle that. So what we've done is we've dug a trench right down the middle of the bed, and we've mounded the soil up on both sides. So this is a way to get what some people call a potato condo with potatoes. As they grow, if you keep piling soil up around the stem, you're going to get more potatoes coming out along that stem. So the idea with the trench, we're going to plant them really deep at the bottom of the trench. We'll leave the trench open, and then when those plants are up, they're coming up above the trench, then we just fill both sides in around the stems, and we can get a whole nother layer of potatoes over the whole course of the growing season. Works really well. So that's the whole idea. So what I'm going to do, I've got my hand trowel here. We did already start to, as you can see, create this trench. Down underneath the raw manure here, we've got that really good garden soil that we've been working on. Nice black rich garden soil. That's what the potatoes are going to go in. The ground's all thawed out at this point, so there's no frost left in there. And what I'm going to do in this row, I'm going to plant red chieftains. And I'm going to pick through these. Now, if I wanted to, I could, with a knife, I could cut these into pieces. So there's a little bud coming out there. There's some buds coming out there. As long as each piece has at least one bud, that's going to grow into a potato plant. You can just drop it right in that trench there, and that's going to turn into a potato plant. Here's another one with 2 sprouts. So we'll just plant that one as well. And I'm going to put these in the trench maybe a foot apart. Don't want to get them too crowded, because they're going to be big plants at the end of the day. Just going to work my way down the trench here. So we're just going to keep going down the trench. You can see potatoes about a foot apart. And what I'm going to do is just fill them back in with some of that loose soil on top. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to let them grow that way. We'll check back in later. You'll see them starting to come up. Pretty soon they're going to be up a foot above that trench. And then we're going to take the sides here, these mounded soil on both sides, and we're going to clump it in around the stems of those potato plants. So that's how you plant potatoes.